Good morning, Jasper Elementary. I'm Mr. Moeller.
I'm Mr. Verhoef.
Today is Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022. 2022.
Oh, wow. Here at Jasper Elementary School, we strive for excellence because we're going to be the best that we can be. Embrace the leader within. Who's a leader?
I'm a leader.
Foster social emotional learning. This means we will self-regulate and have empathy for others and celebrate diversity. This means we are all unique.
Lunch for today is chicken and broccoli Alfredo with a breadstick, a stick of bread.
Mr. Broccoli. Mr. Moeller.
Exactly.
Mr. Broccoli. Birthdays
One
today.
moment.
Oh, delightful. Birthdays today are Cortland in Mrs. Kraft's room, Sadie in Miss Hertz's room, and Addison in Mrs. Kanisa's room.
Celebrating birthdays from November 23rd to November 27th. There's a lot of them. We got Alan in Mrs. Nowatarski's class, and another Alan
with
in
two
L's.
L's. It looks like this after the A.
in Mrs. Nowatarski's class. Jose in Mrs. Kraft's class, Madeline in Mrs. Gallage's class, Chandon in Mrs. Freiberger's class, and Mrs. Fowl. We also have Ryland in Mrs. Blessinger's class. And Mr. Hof, why don't you start with that one since it's yours?
And I have Finley, whoop whoop, in my class, Santiago in Mrs. Weisheit's class, Kelly in Miss Hertz's class, Kaysen in Mrs. Piper's class, Matthias in Mrs. Kunkel's class, Emmanuel in Mrs. Beeklein's class, Veronica in Miss Hertz's class, Kinsley in Mrs. Gadlige's class, Steve in Mrs. Small's class, and Mrs. Gudorf.
That's a lot of birthdays. We hope you have an amazing birthday over this long weekend.
Yeah.
Yep, let's see. Happy birthday!
And
Now, let's go to the mystery guest for the
pledge.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Boozy. Please join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And please bow your head for a moment of silence. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks for doing the
The
pledge
pledge
today.
today.
That's it for today. See
you
you
some-
Monday because it's Tuesday and we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. We're going to eat lots of food. We're going to maybe buy some things. I know Mr. Hope's going to go out on Black Friday and get me a gift.
Mr. Mueller said everything's bought online these days, and so...
So
But our friendship can't be bought online.
Yeah. Anyway, everybody have a happy, safe Thanksgiving break, and we'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Gobble, gobble.